classical dance form. The origins of Bharatanatyam dates back several centuries, but it was revived and presented in its current form by Rukmini Devi Arangetram in the early part of the last century. She established a school in the Indian city of Madras that became the main center for learning Bharatanatyam as it is performed today. The school, called Arangetram, still produces some of the finest dancers of this classical dance form. Bharatanatyam is a dance endowed with consummate classicism in all its attitudes and poses, both an expressional and abstract dance. The essence is symmetry, as symbolized by the opening stance, wherein the dancer takes a half-sitting position, with knees bent, feet in open position, with heels touching and her hands either outstretched or on the waist. All of the dance steps start with the right foot and then are repeated with the left. The basic stance, called the Ardhamandali, or the half-sitting position, is the focal or center point for all the dances. The thematic content for this classical form is derived from Indian mythology and includes stories of valor, kindness, bravery, and compassion, not unlike those from other cultures around the world. The music that accompanies the dance is primarily Indian classical music. Radhika Miss herself trained under the renowned dancer Dr. Yamini Krishnamurti. She dedicates today's Arangetram to her guru or teacher who introduced her to this great art form. Radhika Miss will be conducting today's recital. The performance will be approximately 2 hours long, with a brief intermission after the Bharatanatyam, which is the most composite piece of the recital. Please refrain from using flash photography during the performance, and if you need to leave the room for any reason, please wait until the dancer finishes her item before you get up to leave. Videotaping of this program in part or whole is strictly prohibited, except by your designated video person. Please put your recording devices away and enjoy the program. Thank you again for being here this evening, and I now hand the program over to my cousin's guru, Guru Radhika Unnithan, who will introduce the repertoire.
Namaskar. Let's give Anika one more round of applause. The word Arangetram is a combination of 2 words of the Tamil language that means taking center stage, Arangetram. Today, for the first time, Shanthi takes center stage to present a complete recital in the Bharatanatyam style of Indian classical dance. The classical repertoire of this dance form generally starts with an invocation, moves on to ritualistic dances that emphasize 2 main aspects of this dance, namely balance and symmetry. Then we introduce Abhinaya, or gestural expression, wherein the dancer will use facial expression and hand gestures to introduce the interpretive aspects of the dance. She will then perform the Varnam, which is considered to be the heart of the recital, in that it is where the dancer brings together the interpretive as well as pure dance elements to demonstrate her prowess in communicating artistically. We then transition to the second half of the recital that is performed at a slower tempo, and it includes the dance of Shivanataraja and the Tilana, that is an item of complex footwork emphasizing grace, timing and precision of movement. And finally, we end with the Mantram, wherein the dancer gives thanks for all the support she received throughout the Arangetram. So today, we begin with the lighting of the lamp, which is our traditional way to begin an Arangetram, where 5 of my students who have graduated will help light Shanthi's lamp. They are Riya Murugeshan, Ilakia Jnanakumaran, Ruhi Roy, Mehek Chopra, and Soumya Perukur. Shanthi will then enter, receive her dancing bells, seek her parents' blessings, and meditate briefly before she begins the recital. Thank you all again for taking time out of your hectic weekend to be here. This means a lot to the Arangetram family. Let's give everyone a nice round of applause.